Get out. Go home.
Who is Megyn Kelly mad at today?
Go back to Haiti. Sorry.
It's the Haitians that she doesn't want here. I'm Mark. I'm a longtime TV journalist and news anchor, and I wanted to correct some of Megyn's misstatements about the Haitian community in Ohio.
We're sick of all these illegals taking over our country.
Except they're here legally. The U.S. granted them what's called TPS, Temporary Protected Status. This is all after a devastating earthquake left Haiti in shambles, and many Haitians headed to Springfield, Ohio, because that city couldn't find enough workers. Unlike Megyn, local business owners and the state's Republican governor welcomed them.
These people are here legally, and they want to work, and they are, in fact, working. And when you talk to the employers, what the employers tell you is, we don't know what we would do without them.
The local Chamber of Commerce seemed really happy with the Haitians, working hard, paying taxes, investing in the local economy. What's wrong with that?
These TPS Haitians who are drunk driving all over their towns and killing people.
She's referring to a tragic case where a Haitian driver hit a school bus and killed an 11-year-old boy. But the driver wasn't drunk, and the boy's dad has blasted people who were using his son's death to push an anti-immigrant agenda.
They can vomit all the hate they want about illegal immigrants. Using Aiden as a political tool is, to say the least, reprehensible.
Don't let that stop you, Megyn. You're on a roll.
This is the whole cats and dogs thing.
The idea of Haitian immigrants eating dogs and cats was so thoroughly debunked, it earned PolitiFact's Lie of the Year. But hey, why let the truth get in the way of a good rant?
We know our country's better than yours. That's because we filled it with our work ethic and our culture and our values. You being here only dilutes it for us, those who built it.
Except the Haitians are also building it, literally. They're twice as likely as American workers to have jobs in the service industries, 2/3 more likely to have jobs in production, transportation, and material moving industries.
They don't want to live like Americans live.
They certainly don't commit crime at the rate of Americans. According to the Libertarian Cato Institute, Haitian immigrants are half as likely to be incarcerated as native-born American citizens.
It was supposed to be temporary help, and it's turned into another backdoor way of allowing someone permanent residency here.
Megyn may get her wish because the Supreme Court just ruled to limit protections for Haitians with temporary protected status, which Ohio's Republican governor immediately called a mistake. Not unlike my decision to listen to Megyn's rant. Since it's not because they're not working or not paying taxes or getting arrested or causing drunk driving crashes or eating dogs and cats, what could it be? Something's not quite right. But for Megyn, maybe that's the point.
Look, this has been going on for over a dozen years. Go home. Get out. We know our country's better than yours. That's because we filled it with our work ethic and our culture and our values. You being here only dilutes it for us, those who built it and live it. And half of you people, more than half of you, won't assimilate. We don't want you. We don't care if you're offended. Get out. Go home. Go back to fucking Haiti. Sorry.
You know how Americans stand to thwart drunk driving. That is something Americans don't drunk drive. What she's doing there, and this is kind of a wider thing, is she is vice signaling. This is like, yeah, fuck you. I hate everybody. This is I'm a terrible person. And I'm going to perform that because, I'm just standing up for our friends in Ohio. Like, because, Megyn Kelly, who is a extraordinarily wealthy woman, who has been an extraordinarily wealthy woman for a very long time, is also got her ear to the ground in Springfield, Ohio. Because I am sure that she is spending a lot of time just with everyday folks in Springfield, Ohio, which, and I'm sure she's not just getting emails from people who are already mad about it, who are also listeners of the Megyn Kelly show. She's getting like real deal contextual information from the good people of Springfield, Ohio.
I think you're kind of nice to Megyn Kelly there, because what Megyn Kelly is doing is she's being a rancid bitch. That's what she's doing. I'm sorry. Like, that is all she's doing. She's like, you can call it vice signaling. That's just, it's like the Winnie the Pooh in the tuxedo version of what she's doing. But she's being a rancid bitch. And the idea that, like, there's this great American culture and it's like, we built this. It's like, Megyn Kelly, you didn't build shit. Like, she didn't build any, like, she has not built any lasting cultural touchstone. Like she's added nothing to the culture. All she's trying to do is rip the country apart, undermine what made America.
And look, this has been going on for over a dozen years. Go home. Get out. We know our country's better than yours.
Sure. Take control of a poor country's banking interests. You send your military in to steal their gold. You occupy that country. You take control of their finances, their police, their customs, and then you undercut one of their most valuable resources. So you contribute to the damage of that country, and now you brag about how much better your country is than them. Got it. Continue.
That's because we filled it with our work ethic and our culture and our values. You being here only dilutes it for us, those who built it.
Dilute! Such an interesting choice of words. Did you say built it? As in like, your people built it? Megyn, don't piss me off.
And half of you people, more than half, you won't assimilate.
Assimilate? Assimilate to what, Megyn? If you mean be a hard worker and stay out of trouble like I see some Americans do, I thought the majority of the TPS Haitians were doing that. But if you mean assimilate as in women come on your talk show, shake hands and take pics, or maybe become the president of the United States after that, I'm sorry. I don't think they can do that. But continue.
We don't want you. We don't care if you're offended. Get out. Go home. Go back to fucking Haiti. Sorry. I'm thinking about our friends in Ohio who've been dealing with these TPS Haitians for years now, who are drunk driving all over their towns and killing people. This is the whole cats and dogs thing.
There was one tragic incident with a TPS Haitian and drunk driving. And when we talk about this cats and dogs thing, I thought you guys knew already that was not true. The person who said that already admitted they had no proof of this being a thing. I thought you guys hated fake news. But you can't stop spreading it for some reason. Ain't that something? Anyways.
They don't want to live like Americans live. And this was supposed to be it was supposed to be temporary help. And it's turned into another backdoor way of allowing someone permanent residency here.
You keep saying temporary as if these people don't know that. They know that. When you allow somebody to come to your country because their country is unsafe, you allow them to work, pay taxes, and live here, and build an entire life for the past 12 years, and in some cases 25 years, like some of the Salvadorans that are also on TPS, and then you want to ship them back to the same country that you yourself do not deem to be safe. I don't see how you don't see the contradiction in that. The same way Justice Alito doesn't see the contradiction in saying that none of the statements were overtly racist, but then also doesn't want to release those same statements. Right. Now, any average person with a working brain could see that video of Miss Kelly and understand how overtly racist it is, but what makes her so comfortable to say these type of things? Maybe it's because everything that she's saying isn't anything new. It's actually everything the President of the United States has already said, even if it wasn't true. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day. You know I love you and I'll see you tomorrow. But if I don't, stay out of trouble.
I was in a store wearing this shirt when an older white woman approached me and said, racism doesn't exist anymore. I told her, well, it definitely does, because the KKK has monthly meetings about 5 minutes up the road from where we're at right now. She muttered something under her breath and scuttled away. I wish I could have shown her the video that's making the rounds on social media of Megyn Kelly's rant against the Haitians living in America after the Supreme Court stripped their temporary protected status.
Home. Get out. We know our country's better than yours. That's because we filled it. And half of you people, more than half, you won't assimilate.
Watching that in real time was shocking. And that's saying a lot in today's political climate. This is real life racism being broadcast proudly to millions of people. Go home. Get out. Assimilate. Assimilate to what? What does that mean? Because it sure sounds like she's saying assimilate to white Christian nationalism, a standard that anyone who isn't white will never be accepted into, no matter what they do. The Haitian community in places like Ohio has followed the rules for over a decade. They've built businesses, they've built communities, they've obeyed the law. They've done everything they were told to do. So yes, they're assimilating. Unless by assimilate you mean follow the example of the president, Donald Trump, a man who I will remind you has been convicted of 34 felony counts of tax evasion. So let's be clear. It's never been about doing things the right way. It's about doing things the white way. So make sure you're speaking for the other side, because the fight against racism never ends, no matter what some old woman in a store tells you. Keep speaking.
Megyn Kelly, you are racist and you are wrong. And I hope that when you make an omelet and like you're really hungry and you're really excited to eat it, that you get a piece of eggshell in it and then you crunch that eggshell like right at the height of enjoyment of the omelet that you made, the racism omelet that you made, that you crunch on a piece of eggshell and that you can't stop thinking about it. I hope that when you put wallpaper on your racist walls, that you do a really good job, but you don't see the air bubble that's in the very corner that is down at the bottom that you didn't realize was there, and then you have to lift the whole thing up and it doesn't come up, so you have to actually like just tear it off and start again.
Megyn Kelly's response and attitude, especially towards the Haitians over this TPS withdrawal by the Supreme Court, is totally unacceptable. It's amazing how a public figure, a mother of children, a advocate, as it were, would come up on national television speaking to over 2 million people, making these derogatory statements concerning a people that has contributed remarkably to the development of the American society and the economy, especially the people of Ohio. And the reports and the facts that she's dishing out are just mere assumptions. With credit to the original content creator, they are debunking the lies that are being told. In this area of social media and platforms, anyone can come up on the internet space, on the television space, to say what they want to say and say how they want to say it. And it is totally condemned, as no one is coming out to say, woman, what you're saying is wrong. And these kind of things thrive because of the kind of political climate that this government led by Donald Trump has created. It has enabled racism to thrive on a national level, even on national TV. Credits to the original content creators. If you're just joining my YouTube channel, you're welcome. Please hit that notification button, hit that subscription button, so that when we bring up exciting and new content, you'll be the first to be notified. If you're an old subscriber, thank you for watching. Let the conversation begin in the comment section. I want to know what your thoughts, your opinions are. These are totally unacceptable, and I do not believe that it represents the total general view of most white Americans. See you on the next video.